Yo, what's up everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another video. Today we've got some great topics for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're starting off with a rumor that was started up, or not a rumor, more like a listing about a potential Witcher 3 port coming over to Nintendo Switch. Once again, Doctre81 on YouTube, he is at it again, and it looks like there is a little bit more evidence that The Witcher 3 could be coming over to the Nintendo Switch. So over on the Good Old Games, which is owned by CD Projekt Red, there is a listing for a head of software engineering at the GOG Galaxy, and one of the systems that's listed alongside the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC is the Nintendo Switch. Now, CD Projekt Red once again owns Good Old Games, and if they're looking for somebody with Nintendo Switch experience or what they're going to be doing for porting over games to the Switch that's in that listing, then it looks like they're going to be porting over The Witcher, because they don't have a lot of other IPs to work with when it comes to their own things. Now, once again, this isn't a 100% confirmation because it is Good Old Games. We don't know what else is kind of cooking there when it comes to it, but it does seem like The Witcher could be coming over to Nintendo Switch, which is just interesting. It's interesting, and it's kind of one of those games that you wouldn't think, like a Hellblade, to come over to the Nintendo Switch. But as we've seen with Hellblade, as we've seen with Doom, as we've seen with a lot of these other games that people felt couldn't run on the Nintendo Switch, they're coming over. Mortal Kombat 11 is coming over to Nintendo Switch as well. Plus we have Doom Eternal too. So there's going to be a lot of these higher end games coming to the Nintendo Switch, and it's possible. If there's a will, there's definitely a way, and it might come over, guys. There's no guarantee or any confirmation at this point from this listing, but it does seem like there's something coming. Maybe it's The Witcher 1 or The Witcher 2 or something like that, but it does seem like it could be The Witcher 3 as well, or heck, maybe it's all three of the games. Who knows at this point? So what do you guys think about this new job listing with the Nintendo Switch included? Do you guys think that The Witcher 3 could come over to the Switch? Now, what we've had before back in December, and then also this as well, is that enough evidence for you guys? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And moving on to the next topic here, guys, there is another rumor that is going around from Imran Khan, who is over there at Game Informer, talking about Nintendo reviving a dead and buried type of game, a game that was canceled, and Nintendo's going to be reviving it. That's going to be very surprising. So let's go ahead and hear what he has to say about that. Also about Kingdom Hearts 3, if that's going to be able to come over, or other Kingdom Hearts games. So in a recent Kind of Funny Games daily show, Imran Khan did say a couple different things here. So let's go ahead and get into its quotes. Quote, "Let me hint at something. I guess this is a thing that I'm going to write up at some point as soon as I get some more sources on it. But there's a game that's thought to be dead that Nintendo's reviving, and it's not one that people would expect. It was very much a title that was dead and buried, very officially canceled." So a lot of people have been bringing up certain things like, oh, well, what about like Eternal Darkness, or what about like F-Zero or stuff like that? Well, none of those games were like out there to people knew about them, then officially canceled. A lot of them didn't get past like the certain like prototype phase or anything. Based on what he's saying here, it does seem like it's going to be a game that was announced, that was out there, and then it was canceled at some point, and it was just gone. Nobody felt that it was going to be brought back. I think if Nintendo did something like an Eternal Darkness, or they did something like a F-Zero or a Mother or something, I think that would be more expected because it's a Nintendo IP and everything. I'm not exactly sure everything that he's trying to get at here, but it does seem like it's going to be something not what you would expect, like a Nintendo IP or something like that. Now, he also did talk about Kingdom Hearts 3 and the potential of that coming out, and here is what he had to say. Quote, "Last I heard, there was talk between Nintendo and Square Enix about what they can do with Kingdom Hearts 3. It was deemed unfeasible to get Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Nintendo Switch. Although Switch supports Unreal Engine 4, the game is very demanding, and not necessarily you can put it out, paring it down a lot. While he's unsure if the remasters are actively being worked on, that's probably where Nintendo's settled. So we're going to have to wait and see on that one. We've obviously seen other games that were big and kind of come over that thought that they weren't going to come over. So maybe that was what was going on. Maybe the other games are going to be coming over. I'm not really sure on that one. But if you look at it, Square Enix didn't even put the other HD remixes on the Xbox One. So you never know with this company. One minute they say one thing, the next minute they do something else, especially with Kingdom Hearts. I've always said this, Square Enix is logical when it comes to some things, and then when it comes to other things like Kingdom Hearts, that's where things just get absolutely crazy. Hey, Dream Drop Distance does really well, it sells really good, people are buying the game. Okay, no more games for Nintendo systems when it comes to after Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. I mean, they just do what they want with this franchise, and the people that are running the franchise or the people that are making the games also just kind of do whatever they want. And the whole Xbox not getting the Kingdom Hearts games beforehand but getting Kingdom Hearts 3 is just absolutely ridiculous. So I don't know what's going on with Kingdom Hearts. At this point, I don't care what's going on with Kingdom Hearts. If it comes to the Switch, it comes to the Switch. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's out there. People are playing it. Some people hate it. Some people love it. Some people think it's meh. Some people think it's really good. Some people don't know what's going on. Some people act like they know what's going on. We don't really know at this point. But what do you guys think about Kingdom Hearts 3? Do you still want it on the Nintendo Switch? Do you feel that it can come over? How about the previous games? Let me know your thoughts about that. And what do you guys think the game is that Imran Khan is talking about when it comes to this dead and buried game? I've heard John from Spawnwave say that he thinks it might be Mega Man Legends 3. That could be a game in there that people don't expect. It's been dead and buried and officially canceled for a long time at this point. I don't really know what it's going to be, or maybe I do know what it's going to be, or maybe it has something to do with the nosebleed. I'm not really sure. I'll let you guys discuss that in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here. We do have a brand new announcement for the Nintendo Switch, and that is Hard West is coming to the system on March 7th. So this is a turn-based strategy game called Hard West, March 7th, and publisher Forever Entertainment, that's the Hollow developers, and developer Creative Forge Games have announced recently. The Scars of Freedom add-on will launch on the same day. Pre-orders will open on February 28th for it. Hard West first launched for the PC back in November 2015, so this is kind of an old game here. We got a little bit of an overview, so if you guys want to check out the full description, you can. I am going to go over some of the key features for you guys. So you have a unique, weird West world, compelling turn-based combat, collect and combine special abilities, choices of fate and not, luck of the draw, use the combat system that goes beyond pure probability, featuring luck as a unique guardian of engaging and challenging combat. You have dynamic cover, shadow spotting, ricochets, and 40 historically inspired weapons as well. So if you're into strategy games like a Fire Emblem or Advance Wars or stuff like that, maybe Hard West is your type of game that you can go out there and pick up. It's already on PC, so if you want to try it out there, see how it is, then maybe get the Nintendo Switch version, you can definitely do so. I never heard about this game beforehand. It's going on 4 years that it was already announced when it comes to being released on the PC, so it is an older game, but for those who like strategy games, this might be a title that you can pick up on the Switch. So what do you guys think about Hard West coming over March 7th? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here. We've got some more information on Yokai Watch 4. New details, Navi Wolf, Yoki, and 4 new yokai have been introduced. So Level 5 has released new information and screenshots of Yokai Watch 4 detailing the game's new Navi Wolf and Yoki elements, as well as 4 new yokai. So the new game element is the Navi Wolf, and even if you get lost, a new element called Navi Wolf will navigate you to your destination. A mysterious and ghostly dog suddenly appears before the player to serve as a guide. Its wagging tail, intimidating impression, and dog-like form are super cute, and we saw this in the recent gameplay trailer that I reacted to on the channel, or the recent gameplay footage, where the game just looks absolutely stunning on the Nintendo Switch. There also is the new battle element, the Yoki. So the Yoki is a new element that is essentially in battle. Watchers can use attack or parry recover skills with Yoki absorbed from enemy yokai via the Yokai Watch. So nice depth that they're adding into the game as well. You have the Yoki Absorb, which absorbs the Yoki Power, or the YP, which can be used to activate skills such as the Yokai Shot, which is really cool that they're explaining this, because I was watching the gameplay footage and I was like, what's going on here? So also the Yoki Shot fires a shot of Yoki at the enemy even when they are far away. So those are the blasts that they're doing. You have to absorb and then you shoot off the Yoki Shot. So really cool strategy there. You also have the Energy Send, which sends absorbed Yoki to ally yokai to heal them. So that's kind of how you heal up. I guess you don't have a traditional healer in this game. And then you also have the Piercing Spiral as well, which you can attack multiple different ones. So if you haven't seen my reaction to what's going on, there is that on the channel. And then there's also more new yokai that they did detail. Check out the links for the full story on all of that. But I wanted to talk just briefly about Yokai Watch 4, because this this game is shaping up nicely. They're releasing information, so it seems like it's not going to get another delay. You have to remember, Inazuma 11 Aries was delayed past Yokai Watch 4, so it seems like this game is progressing a lot better. We also had some weird rumors going on about level 5 in terms of their staffing and their manpower. Hopefully things have been worked out here, and I'm hoping that Nintendo works with them early to get this thing localized and maybe released in 2019. If not, we're probably going to have to wait till 2020. But looking at the lineup for this year, especially after that Nintendo Direct, I think it's okay if this game comes out 2020, because Pokemon is coming out this year and we just have a ton of big titles coming out for the Switch. So to me, it makes sense if it does come out 2020, but in Japan, it looks like it's going to be spring, and it's looking really good based on the information that we do have. So what do you guys think about Yokai Watch 4? These new battle elements in addition to the new Yokai as well? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the last topic here, SEGA Ages Alex Kid in the Miracle World. We have an official launch date for this game, and it will launch for the Nintendo Switch via the Nintendo Switch eShop in Japan on February 21st for 925 yen, SEGA has announced. Now, there is a little bit of an overview, but this is an old game. This is obviously the SEGA Ages, so this is the nostalgic type of thing, and I was never into Alex Kid, but if we're getting a release date in Japan for February, we should probably get that right around the same time for the West. So if you're into the SEGA Ages games, if you're into what they do, the enhancements and kind of stuff that they add in, or just SEGA in general, and you want to check out Alex Kid, you should be looking out for probably like another article or post or something that's going to go up soon with when we're going to get that for here in the West. Now, the one thing that is kind of weird about SEGA Ages, and I'll kind of end off with this, guys, is that SEGA is being ridiculously weird, like apologizing for delays and saying, oh, I'm sorry we can't get more out. It's like, stop apologizing and just do it. Like, just get the games out. They're old games that people have already played. I don't know why they're making so much of like a big type of thing with this. It seems like they're just taking so long. Meanwhile, you see like the Neo Geo games coming out all the time, yet these SEGA Ages games have been coming out pretty slowly, right? We haven't had a lot of them, and it's been very slow to get out. I don't know what the process is, and I'm not a developer, so I can't sit here and say and criticize them too much on it, but it just seems like they're apologizing and always saying sorry for the amount that's coming out, and there's just not enough. Just get the games out when you can. I mean, that's just really what it comes down to. So this is the next one here, Alex Kid. Once again, I've never really been into Alex Kid. I've played it, but just not my style of game. Old school platformer, back trying to compete with like Mario and all that. I get it, but at the same time, I know other people really like Alex Kid. That's the thing about that. People really like this franchise, so it'll be pretty cool when it comes over to where everybody can pick it up, or you can just go on the Japanese eShop and download it then if you want to get it, because it's not too expensive, 925 yen. So what do you guys think about all the different topics that we discussed here? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for this RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next video. Peace.